Evening all, it's 6 o'clock, it's Friday, it's time for the weekend everybody, and what a way to start the weekend, I think, with a brand new one-day special. Whoop, 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 just me then. All right, okay, even Hazel didn't give me a whoop, whoop then. Whoop, whoop. Thank you. I've been introduced, and now it's lovely Hazel.
Hello.
Whoop, whoop. Hey. Well, it's Friday at 6 o'clock, you know,
I
so
know.
it's got to start it, haven't we, really?
Oh, you can't say that, can you?
I don't know what you're going to say.
Thank Crunchy, it's Friday.
Oh, exactly. I know you have as well.
Sorry.
Oh, now I've started thinking about all those confectionaries we had as younger people. Anyway, let's move on to our lovely one-day special that we've got for you. In fact, we've got a counter full of brilliant, brilliant items you're going to absolutely love. So you're in a really good one. Loads of offers, lots of brand news for you as well. But let's focus on our one-day special, because if you weren't going to be feeling festive, you will do after this, because we have got everything you're looking at with your lovely little snowman. You've got the Let It Snow, and you've got all those lovely border frames that you can work with. We're looking at 16 stamps, 30 dies in total, and a huge saving as well available for you. I've got some boards to share here, Hazel. Your opinion about this, what you've been looking at, because I take it you've had a bit of time to play.
I have, yeah, and I really like the versatility. I can't say it. Let me say it slowly. Versatility of it, because each element stands alone or can work really well with each other. Okay. So those ovals are like a staple because they just work so well with the beautiful snowflake frame. You can have your snowman sat on there. You've got that gorgeous, elegant font there on the Let It Snow, which works amazing. I absolutely love this little snowman coming up now. Little aperture, that works perfectly with your layering ovals. And then to top all of that off, I mean, that snowflake frame, it's not just a frame. You can snip into those snowflakes and use them as extra embellishments. And then you've got your stamp set, which comes with dies as well. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 dies. Ooh, and them stamps as well. So you can cut out the peace, the Be Merry, the Joy, the Merry Christmas, and then that lovely little frame, that board there.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to show that one now then straight away.
Because it really does then, you'll be able to see. You've got all those lovely little element words as well that you can add in. But,
yes, so there we go. We can see them all on there now. So and we have got these, all parts of your little stamps that will work these really, really nicely. Yeah, that's going to be used quite a lot, isn't it, to be honest? It's a stunning stamp, yeah. It looks lovely coloured in, or just spritzed with ink and then a die cut out. Yes. It looks lovely. Or just in the background. Yeah, of course, yeah, the back behind, and you've got your sentiments behind as well. Peace, we've got Be Merry, Joy, Merry Christmas as well. You've also then, girls, have got your other sort of sentiments to go with this. Glad tidings to all, wishing you warmest wishes, spread the cheer, holiday greetings, love and joy to the world. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Yes, we like that. We like that whole idea. Let me show you the actual dies themselves that will work with these, because again, nice and intricate, that'll work with everything that you've got here to stamp out with, isn't it? Yeah, so those top ones, they're the ones that come with the stamp set. They will work with the stamp set. So they're joined together. You can just snip them apart. Right, okay. Because in the middle, you've got like a snowflake and a Merry Christmas. So obviously you can't keep that in full, because otherwise you won't get the desired effect. So just snip those apart with a little pair of, what do you call them, pincher things? Pliers? Yeah, them. That's so technical, isn't it? No, it's going to be a good few hours. I'm loving it. Yes. I'm loving it as well. Yeah. And then, of course, we've got our snowman feature to work with, as well. It's actually upside down. It is upside down. I think is the whole board upside down? There we go. Is that better? Yeah. So you can see that's going to cut. In Australia, love that. That snowman's going to cut within the card, so you could quite easily have that as a nice aperture going through the front of your card, or you can build it up. You can make shaker frames if you mix and match it with the oval dies, and that's why I love this one-day special, because everything that you need is there. Right, and I'll come on to showing those on the ovals as well, but here they are for the actual dies. Again, to work with. We've got a little it's upside down there. That makes the little snowman. So it comes in, there's two little, look at his little head in there. Yeah. Me? Reminds me of Bob. Was it, no, what was it, Bod? Remember a little... No? Wasted. I'm not sure. Actually, if I put him out there, is that a bit better? That's better, yes. There we go. And then you've got all these little elements. I built a snowman, first one of the year. Yes.
But even down to the little stitch detail on his body as well, just lovely.
Yes, that is nice. That is cute, that, isn't it, actually? Yeah, very, very nice. Again, that detail's going to be beautiful around. We're looking at the frame there. That is going to be beautiful, that one. That's
it's a
out, isn't it?
Stunning die, that one. And again, die cut on its own is amazing, but you can be heat embossing on there, you can be chopping those snowflakes and having them as little embellishments. They just work so well.
There are all the dies that we've got there to look at. We've shown you that one. Oh, these are this very quickly, just to show you again how these will stamp through cuts through with you and give you a little idea of how these look. And again, so these are going to be useful different sizes regarding all of these. There is our snowman. There he is when he's been cut through. Get a little idea of how that's going to look. And then that frame that we were just looking at, again, really beautiful detail. And of course, our snowman, and there he is again, that lovely little stitch effect, all of those. So, really lovely festive feel to the whole of this collection for you. 564174. You got £15 off, which is brilliant, which is what we want, from £89.95 to £74.95. It is available also for you on a flexi if you would like to go with the flexi at 564174. Just 2 payments there of £37.48. 10% of the stock has already gone for your brand new, just launched one-day special. So get yours now. And again, you're only going to sort of just be more sort of tempted and teased by it when we see exactly what Hazel can do with those, which is lovely. Now, I've got another set I'd like to share with you. To have a look at this. And these are gorgeous. These are the house frames that you're looking at. By the way, everything is going to be dispatched for you from the 25th. So no, it's only 10 days away we got here. Now this is your memory box house frame, the complete die collection, 32 dies in total that we got here. There's a huge amount, and I take it these, can we mix and match with these as well within them?
Absolutely, yes. So I have loved making these samples, honestly. They're so much fun to make. So there is a house front, and there's a house back. And then those coupled up, you can mix and match the different, whether you have the snowman in there, whether you have the nativity scene or the little candy cane house. But you can also, so they're made as little tree decorations. You can make them as little tags. You can have them flat on the front of your cards. There's so many options.
Because they are that perfect size, aren't they, for that, actually, if you want to put labelling work with them.
And such fun to do. I can just imagine, once the kids break up, not that mine are young enough anymore, but we'd still do it.
Yeah.
You know, they break up at school, you sit there and they make the little decorations, hang them on the tree, spritz them with some nice sparklies, and you've got them then year after year.
They are lovely.
That one there will make a brilliant birdhouse as well. That's the house back, the one at the top.
I see.
So it's important, that's why it's a bundle, because you do need the front and you do need the back, and then you've got the choice of how you decorate them.
I do like the gingerbread little house there as well. That's
lovely.
Cute,
so you've got the little lights and your canes, and then the little candy swirls.
Oh, really? Yeah, again, 32 dies in total. I love that.
How much fun is that?
That's perfect, isn't it?
That's a little gift box as well, and on the top it's got other bits, you know, other decorations on too. So
that's really nice. I'm just going to tilt that as well so you can see a little bit there, the detail. There we go. We've got our candy canes and Merry Christmas, and then, of course, fits on there. It's just such a nice size, like you say, to put on. Could be anything. Put it even on a little nameplate if you want to be, you know, for Christmas dinner, if you wanted to go with that. But really, and again, I think we've covered pretty much on that all your different aspects that you got. I mean, you've got the actual traditional there with the whole crib and everything. Yeah. You've got the candy cane, the kind of fun. You've got the festive look outside with the winter feel with our snowman.
This one. Again, flat on a card, but I could have raised that on pads, maybe popped a little bit of acetate in there, some sparkles in, a nice little shaker card. This I mean, I would have needed a month, no, more than a month. I would have needed 2 months to get all of the ideas out of my head, but you know.
That's it. And they all have, and I just want to give a little taster with some of the dies, because I don't want them all, because I've got them on some of the magnetics on this, but just to show you again, it's the detail that's within those. So just like the little shutters, as you can see here as well, the little shutters, for example, just those little slats and all those that are within there with their wheels.
Attention to detail is perfection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to give you such really lovely images when you work with them. That is really nice, that. So we've got £11 saving here from £75.95, taking this down to actually now making it affordable with 2 payments of each one of those £29 and 23p. If you are a Freedom member, you get to enjoy that £17, £49 saving if you are there. Whichever you're a Freedom member, if you're not a Freedom member, it's the same item code. 119880 is the number that you will need. But again, you can see working really, really nicely. They are fabulous. Just want to show you one more, staying in that festive feel, whether you've gone for the little houses or what about snow globes? Now, these, I mean, we've got one of these we bring out every Christmas.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're quintessential. It's that Christmas decoration, that look, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely, and again, so much fun to play with. So you've got the main snow globe on there, and then you've also got additional sets that can mix and match with it. So that's your main one.
That's your main one.
So everything on that card comes in the set. That's to make the card blank, to make the easel part, and then all your little trees, the little twigs, and it just is designed to stand up there like that. It's got like a flat back, but who's to say that can't be a tag?
Oh, no, it's
absolutely. Who's to say it can't be a shaker card?
Yes.
It can be so many things.
That is really good. So this is the main part you get to. That's 14 dies. So you'll be able to make it. It'll sit upright exactly. So if you are sending it to someone as a lovely little present or a little gift or a little, maybe you want to put a little voucher with it as well, like you say, or just a classic card, it will sit up like that because that's your easel die that you're getting. 14 dies in total there for this one. That is your absolute go for it. I do like the little cabin. I could be, do you know what? I'd love to one Christmas be away in a log cabin there with it cold outside and a little log fire going away with the alpine trees around you. That's the scene that you've got set there. 404786. It's £22 and 99 pence. We do have insert dies to work with these, as you can see, so give you a different feel about that. Now you've got 2 options that you can go for. Now these ones are your layered house globe that you've got, or you can go for the cottage globe to look at. Just £10.99, and I suppose it just extends again, doesn't it, with what we're looking at?
So all of the trees and the twigs, that's from the main set, but then I've just chipped in and put the house on there and the different snow mound.
Right,
does that sound right?
See.
Snow
Yes.
mound, yeah, because you get different shaped snows.
Yes.
So yeah, really, again, just giving you more versatility, and again, you can use them pieces on flat cards and tags and all sorts.
That's a really good price as well, just £10.99 for those if you want to get for that. Like I say, 329553. Now, of course, the website is the place to go to if you're feeling festive, because we have so many fantastic dies and stamps there for you. We've got loads and loads of offers, a lot of brand new on the shows for you as well, so do get those. In fact, I think, I must be 99.9%, I think you're going to be looking at in this hour are all pretty much brand new. Those individual items are there to go for. Pop those ones into your basket. A huge amount, and they are all available individually. If there's one that really does take your attention, then do put that one into your basket. But of course, your biggest savings are always in the collections. That's where you really want to make the most to go for all of everything you've just been looking at with Hazel and myself. That's thecraftstore.com. Right then, so I'm feeling we're going to get festive. We'll go down the counter a bit later on. What are we going to be starting off with, Hazel?
So we'll start with the one-day special.
Great.
I'm going to use the diamond snowflake oval frame first. I'm just going to grab some card, and we're just going to simply cut that through and just show you. Just going to put that on a slight wonk. There we go. I don't know if that's a bit too far away.
Oh, you never want to stretch too far.
No.
We want things handy.
Okay. Whoa. So you've got that beautiful detail. I'm just going to grab that as well.
The magic tap. The magic tap.
I know. It's just so that I can get that bit. And then I always just use my brush, because that just makes light work of this, because you don't want to sit there poking. And I just use it on my hand, and that's enough to get all of those bits out. So there we go. I'll just put that in that bin, look, that's placed under there. I was going to scoop it on the floor, but I thought, no, that's horrible. I would tidy it up, honest. So the detail there in those snowflakes.
That is pretty.
And at this point, you could then snip into there if you wanted to. And if I just show this one. And that
one.
I
see.
Look, so we're going to use these as decoration on our card as well.
Yeah,
but what I wanted to do was to heat emboss this, and you don't lose the detail. So first of all, just grab, I've put it under there safe, look. I would grab my paper out, look, and I've done one ready. Just take my wow pad and just pad that all over. Now this is part of a 2-for-1 card that I did, but obviously I've split the demos, so when I do the other demo, which will probably be tomorrow, I'll kind of cross-reference this one back in.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah,
so just evenly go over and make sure that you've got some of that over all of it. And then
I'm just thinking that's really pretty. That was a little photo frame as well. You wanted to pop in a little festive
and
picture.
of course you could pull in your ovals if you wanted to and have that as an aperture in your card. There's just so many ideas. I'm just going to put a bit of powder on a little bit of this because I have already done one. I didn't want to put it on that side, but never mind, it's fine. Because all that powder is just going to stick onto there. That's fine. Okay, and then you would heat that up. So always heat your gun first.
Right. What was the reason for that? Why
just get it heated up ready so that it doesn't, your card doesn't bend so much.
Oh, I see.
And always lift it off your glass mat because that will condensate underneath.
Right.
So then we would just heat that over. And I'm just using a platinum here. But that's taken really beautifully.
Yeah.
So if I bring this one in, you're going to see that gorgeous shine.
That is beautiful, that.
Yeah.
That is really nice.
So we'll move that powder to the side. And I've got myself, this is going to go onto here. And then we're going to take from the stamp set. I've picked out the die for, I'm going to use this Merry Christmas. So first thing I would do is take a piece of card and actually cut that out. So I'm going to lay that on. I am going to reach this time. I'll just whiz it through. Okay. Now I find this the easiest, especially when I'm doing the words.
Right.
So I've got my piece there. If I bring my platform in and put the waist in and just anchor that down and then grab my stamp. Because of the black there, I'm going to see that I'm going to get that lined up exactly where I want it. So once I'm happy, shut the lid down and then I can pop this into place. But before I do that, I'm just going to pop a little bit of my anti-static bag on there so that the powder doesn't stick.
Oh, okay.
And then we will grab and we'll heat emboss that the same.
See, that's the thing, is it when you're making Christmas cards or projects that you're working with as well, isn't this where we get all the heat embossing comes out with silvers and golds and sparkles and glitters? Things that you've kept away because you didn't use them for Halloween or Mother's Day, and Christmas comes.
I'm just going to get that off because I'll end up with it everywhere. I'll use the other side. Look, that would be tidier, wouldn't it?
It's all right.
I always do get in a little bit of a mess with them.
Well, that's the fun of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Treat ourselves.
Tap that off and get rid of the powder. That's that done for now.
So now I'm just looking at the fonts on the Merry Christmas as well. It's nice, pretty font.
It's a lovely swirly, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And I do find it easier to use a pair of tweezers on this. You can get special tools, but I'm going to use the tweezers. And again, just make, even though I've just used it, I'm just heating it up.
Oh, okay, right.
And that takes it's just nice and mesmerising, isn't it, to watch?
Oh, that's nice. Never gets boring seeing this.
I don't think you could ever get bored of heat
embossing.
embossing.
Just seeing that come through is always a little bit of magic.
Yeah. Okay.
A bit of Christmas magic.
Yeah. So I went ahead and I've done a little strip to match for the bottom.
Okay.
And I've got a little piece here now. I thought I'd done all my heat embossing and I have got one more bit. So on the stamp set, you have got all of these little
oh, yes.
messages down here. So I'm going to have to you and yours. Merry Christmas to you and yours. And I'm just going to pop that into a little block.
There's actually quite a nice collection on there. We've got glad tidings to all, to you and yours. We've got love and joy, to the world, wishing you warmest wishes, spread the cheer, and holiday greetings. And of course, you've got the classic. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
I think
you could send that at Easter, I think, couldn't you? Really?
Yeah.
Some of the shops do.
You could.
You know, it's when you know Easter's coming. There's a Christmas decoration in the shop window normally, and vice versa. Old cynic me. You
know that? Oh, I've shut it in the drawer.
Do you ever play the competition where you, when you go around the shops, etc., then you have the sort of when you first hear that Christmas music being played in the shop that's coming out, or the first Christmas advert? I think the earliest I saw a Christmas advert was "Book your Christmas party here" was June.
No.
Yeah, it was in June. It was at a big hotel that it's up near where I live.
If you've got flip-flops on, it's just wrong.
And I'm always wearing a flip-flop. It's very true. I wasn't sure whether they were really, really early or just lazy and left it up, because some people leave their decorations up, just don't leave them switched on, you know, and you go, is that bad management or really good planning? I don't know. I love a flip-flop, though, actually, now you mention it.
Yeah. OK, I'm just cutting a little ribbon end there. So I've got all of my elements. I've cut myself some snowflakes, but because I've got this piece here, I can actually just show you how easy it is just to go in and just snip those out, because there's little prongs.
Right, yeah.
And you can just go across and cut them out there. So I've used that on quite a few of the different cards, actually, throughout the show.
But actually, that if you are just using it just from as a snowflake, as individuals, one pass through as well on that.
Yeah.
and you've still got your oval frames to use. You've still got loads left. Got loads on that. Yeah, it's a good idea on that.
So I'm just going to give this...
Quite pleased with myself with that, everybody.
a little faux matte layer there. I have got powder everywhere. And then I'm just going to go around the oval on this. I like a bit of free movement around the edge with the snowflakes, and I'm going to position that toward the top.
I'm the same with the shirt. I need a little bit of free movement around it, do you know what I mean? A little bit of growing in space. I still think I'm going to, you know, when I get to big boy school, I'll grow into that.
Right, I'm just going to guess that for there. Normally, I'd stick it on and trim it off before a matte and layer, but I got excited and stuck it on first. We all do it.
Oh, yeah.
So a little panel down there. And then we're going to raise this little frame up. So I just need some small pads on this. Did I just rip that off? I did. Being too rough. And then we'll take the backs off. It's just such a delicate sentiment, this one.
Yeah.
Did have my tweezers out. I know I need them. I don't know why I tried to do it without. You know when you think, it'll be all right. I might just manage that, you know. So
you see, that looks classic, that does, yeah. with that font. That's really pretty.
And then we'll just pop a small one here and a larger one. And then we have actually got some, I know we probably haven't got to them yet, but we've got some gorgeous diamonds on the show. So I'm going to then just add a few little diamantes in there just to finish it off. We'll have that one up there. We'll go for...
Do you mean, are they the fairy jewels?
They're the ones, yes.
There we go. We've got them up on the screen right now, actually. So this is your memory box. These are self-adhesive fairy jewel bundle. You've got clear, bright, autumn and Christmas. 1,200. Look at that for $15.99. 133,789. They're lovely. They're going to give you some instant reactions with those colours, and already got the adhesive on there, so nice and neat as well, not too fiddly. We've also got for you the gemstones and the crystals. If you want, they're a slightly larger size to work on here, but those you actually get 200 in total there for your gemstones and your crystals. That's just $10.99. That's 609,739. Well, that looks beautiful. I really love that.
And that is our first quick make from our one-day special.
And with the absolute simplest way of saying, you know, that is just one pass through with a die cutter there. You've got your sentiment, and you've got that lovely, beautiful, very pretty frame to go through that. And the rest of this history, as they say, look at that. The snowflakes have cut through from that, and it is a classic look, isn't it? Oh, that is really lovely. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. We'll allow you to set for another little demo.
OK.
And we will just give you the details of this one. So you are looking at your brilliant Snowy Christmas collection here from Memory Box. That's going to give you 16 stamps, and those stamps are really good, actually, because you've got the sentiments in there. Just show you again. You've got the sentiments in there. You've also got those really lovely ones with peace, be merry, joy. That's the Merry Christmas one that we've just been looking at there. And again, you've got all the other sentiments that will go with it really, really nicely, which is lovely. Now, individually, if you want to go for that one, you can do. The bottom of your screen are the details for that. That's 689,749. That's £29.99. But don't forget, you're also getting, if you're going to go for the whole collection, 30 dies as well. You've got all those lovely ovals. You've got that beautiful snowflake oval frame that we've just been working with, which is really, really pretty. And that absolutely gorgeous. But you've also got the snowman in there. You've also got the Let It Snow with that beautiful script that works really nicely. And, of course, our very friendly snowman that is there, which is gorgeous. So a lovely collection. It's 564,174. It's available with your one-day special with a £15 reduction, so $74.95 that you're looking at there, which is really good. Now, also, staying with your festive, we talked a lot about the houses, and actually, I'm sure we're going to see this as well as the hours go on with our one-day special. What's so nice about this is the versatility. So if we are using these to go onto gifts, onto cards that you're making as well, maybe it's little place tokens that you're adding there to your placemats, etc. But you've got a lovely collection that really cover pretty much all of your aspects that you're looking at with regards to Christmas. You've got here, you've got the fun element, you've got the candy canes, you've got the whole gingerbread cottage that's going on there. You've also got all those lovely with the love hearts, all the different frames and the different elements that you can use to create your own. But you've also got, of course, down here, you've actually got the scene that's taking place with the crib and the wise men that are in there. You've got, which is the whole nativity scene that is lovely. You've got the snowman, again, all the fun elements, and of course, you've got the candy canes that work really nicely with that. I do look a little bit of gingerbread at Christmas. It's true. I do like a bit of that. But you cover pretty much all of the aspects. Now, these are proving really, really popular indeed, actually. You've got £11 saving on these, and you can work with these interchange amongst themselves, but you're getting 32 dies. It's also available on Flexi. Just 2 payments if you want to cut that from £64.95 to your first payment just being £32.48, of course, over 2 months of payment. That, of course, is interest-free. 119,880 if you would looking for that. If you're a Freedom member, look at this, £17.49 here. Takes it right down to £58.46, which is absolutely brilliant. And if you want to spread the cost, you can do on that one. That's 2 payments of just £29.23. So again, really, really good price point for all of those. Get those. Well, I don't know how the stock levels are, but I would say get them. If you see them and you like them, whack them in your basket if you possibly can do. It's the best way. Now, also our snow globes. Really like this. You're actually going to be getting the easel die that comes with this, so you can create, of course. This is what you're going to need to start with, 404786. You need that. That's your absolute main piece that you're looking at for this one. 14 dies, and that's going to give you the die, like I say, to create the easel die to actually to work up. But again, really nice that works with that, with a little cabin that's in there and the trees and all the foliage for you. That's at £22.99. 404786. But you've also got 2 other additions that you can add onto those if you wanted to, that give you a different option from looking at that. So you've got the house, or the larger house, as you can see, or you've really got that sort of snow-draped cabin with the fence that comes with all of those. So those 2, $10.99, whichever one you want to go for, on 329-553, and there you're just a different insert. So again, whether you're making your shaker cards with that, whether it's a tag, whether you're using them as part of the card, everything doesn't really matter. They're going to work really nicely. 329-553, layered house, or the cottage, of course, you can work from. Right. Let's continue on, and we've actually got here a really lovely collection here, and this is about ease, because this is going to give you the lovely sentiments that will work with this. So this is all of your different stamps that you can see here: peace, love and joy, season's greetings, Christmas wishes, peace on earth, happy Christmas, and all of those are really lovely. And what makes this so nice and quick is that each one of those comes with the dies. So the dies are going to work that come with this, and it's your simple 4 dies that will cover all of those different stamps that you're looking at. They'll just break off that you can see there. A bit like the old Airfix kits, isn't it, to come together there. Take that off there, and then they're your 4 dies, and they will work and they will coordinate with the stamps that you've got. So $26.99 means you're always going to get a really nice, maybe using it as a topper, maybe you're using them in there just in those sentiments, nice and quick, stamp them out, cut them out. It's going to save you a lot of time, but you send that message as well. Or possibly to create those lovely tags that you're going to be putting on the gifts that go under the tree, possibly. 297063, brand new on the show today. Lovely sentiment as well, £26.99 that you can see. Merry Christmas to you, sending warmest wishes, 'tis the season, la 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 la, season's greetings, happy Christmas and peace on earth. That's really nice, that lovely collection. And I think a lot of people enjoy that because you've got the ease of the stamps and just die cut them out straight away. I think that's a lovely collection, all of that. Now then, the holly bundle. This is really lovely. You're getting both of these that work together, and you can't have Christmas without holly, can you? $12.99 as well, so really, really good price point. These cut out very, very nicely, and if you're making these into wreaths, collecting these and putting these all together, then again, they're going to work so, so nicely. Or maybe just little bits you're going to add onto your projects, maybe into your diary if you're working for that, again, or into your cards. But very, very nice, or create the whole of them into one big wreath. $12.99 047 784. And again, if you just have a little look here, that you can sort of see how this is all going to work together very, very nicely. Little elements of that. Beautiful. 047 787. I have got some paper packs behind. I do believe that these are available. Are these the ones that are available on a pick and mix? Oh, now, how about these? Now, you can choose any 2. Let me get them up around. Let me do them a bit. That's not a hard job, so I don't know why I'm, but I do make it look difficult. So these are your 6x6 sheets that you've got here, which are really lovely. These are gorgeous. Now, these have also got your glitter papers. You're getting 24 sheets in each. I know, look at these. Hello. They are beautiful and rich. I mean, look at that. We love a little bit of shimmer, don't we? I mean, these are gorgeous. Let me just tilt this again forward. In fact, let me just hold one of these and show you a little bit more about these colours. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. How many people right now have said, right, hang on, I want to go for this. This is part of the pick and mix. Really like that for your skies. But look at this. Can you see as well? We've got the whites coming through there, but really, really beautiful, beautiful colours. Now, you've got, like I say, these are your 6x6. Oh, that's a really strong gold, isn't it? Look at that. Your majestic hues are what we're looking at here. But you've also got to choose from. You've got your festive glitter as well. It's, is that open? Is that open? No, I'll have to open that in a second. I haven't got the nails for it. I'll come back to that one. I'll come back to that. But I've also got the Glitzy Glitter Pad. Ooh. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Ah. Look at that. That. Oh. I'm here to see the wizard. I mean, that is such a strong colour, isn't it? Look at that. That is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Hello. I mean, if you like subtle, this probably isn't the item for you. Oh, Click your heels together 3 times if you're wearing that. That is a colour, isn't it? That is beautiful. Now, you do get 2 of each of the colours that you go for as well. So 48 sheets in total are what you are working with here. $15.99, 514214. I feel like I've let you down because I've not showed you that 3rd pack. But $15.90. I'll come back to that. Nearly broke a nail, everyone. I nearly broke a nail. 514214 if you want to go for that one. Now, if you want the lamppost from that finished sample that we've just been looking at, it's there. We call it the old lamppost. Ye old lamppost. 660-338. They don't make them like that anymore, do they? $11.99 only. That's got to be your classic winter, isn't it? That Christmas feel. That sort of takes me back to the old days of Dickens. You know, it's one of those kind of feels, isn't it? Or that street scene. Merry Christmas is also there for you. In posh script. Oh, hello. $11.99, 158462, if you'd like to go for that with your Merry Christmas. And we've also got one of the frames for you as well. Now, these are the double scalloped stitched frames, $17.90. Hello as well. 533143. That's 3 dies there. Again, also brand new on the show for you today. Well, that was. I tell you what, that was quite treacherous. I nearly broke a nail there, Hazel. That's how butch I am, right? Because I couldn't open the cellophane wrapper on a paper pad. So Fiona's done well there, hasn't she, everybody? Landed on her feet. So, have we got a demo that can save my blushes so I can get a nail file out?
Absolutely. OK, so we're going to go with the Snow Globe Easel. I thought it was important to go through this one because when you open it up and you see all the dies, you'll be like, oh! But it is so easy. This piece here is to make your card base. So I have actually gone ahead and done that one. You've got that scored line there and the fold line there. So all you would do is just fold that down and that creates, you see, not your conventional easel, because normally you would expect that fold line to be back here. This is longer than what you would normally get, okay? But that is the base. So then we need something to stick to that. So that is, if I move that bit as we use it, yeah, this piece here. And what's good about these is that you're getting a little matten layer. It's slightly smaller than the base, so you get that gorgeous little layer around. So if you're using different colour card, it really is going to stand out.
And the nice thing about these, if you are, you know, for sending in the post, little cards, etc.,
they do go down pretty flat.
Perfect, aren't they, for that? Yeah. But you still get a nice little wow factor with them. Yeah.
So that is our base. And we're going to build everything on there and before we stick it on. So then the next piece I would look for is the plain circle, because we want something then to go onto here. I'm going to cut that out of, put that, because we've used that one, white card, and we'll just lay it. I'm just looking to see, I might as well cut there's like a little snow mound. So you could use the glitter card out the glitter pads. That would look lovely on there. But just for speed, I will pop it through onto this just plain white cardstock.
Okie dokie.
So we'll wind that one through.
404786 if you'd like to go for the kit that Hazel's working at the moment. £22.99. It is brand new, but you are getting 14 dies with this, of course, to make it. But so it is a nice, easy way of getting it. So, you know, a little bit different if you've ever done just a normal basic fold card before.
Absolutely.
Straight away.
Yeah. So you've also got the base, which I've gone ahead and cut there. And then you've got this little trim to go around the rim, which, again, I've cut that in black, but actually, to be fair, it would probably look better in white, so I'll just run a white one through, and then you'll see that will stand out more. So just do that one. And then what I've done is I've got a piece of card, and I've gone ahead and just laid some ink down where I know...
that was good.
Sorry. I always do that. I should just use the hole, shouldn't I? They go pinging across my craft room. OK. So this is just going to fit around the base of that one there. OK. So this piece here, we have got some trees left to die cut. So if I put that one on there, I've got that one on there. I'll do that there, like so, because we've got little bits of holly and holly berries. So I'm going to position that in a way that I get the red on my berries, the green on my holly. And you watch when I lift this up to put there. I've left one piece there because I have gone ahead and done that one.
Right.
But I would just then die cut that all together. Of course, this is the time that you would use your Scotch tape to keep them all in position. But I'm just going to squeeze it tight and pray. I don't want them to move.
Another option.
So I am just going to come back on myself. Okay. So that they all stay intact. The last die, this piece, this is the house, the background, so you can ink this or do it in a different colour so that it shines through for the lighting.
Oh, yeah.
And then this is the little roof. So we've got that element there. My background has got a little bit of yellow, but it doesn't matter because my red is going to go on the top. And then this would be the little roof. And you've even got a little chimney. So
that's
cute,
brilliant.
so cute. Okay, so that's that die, and that's, look, that's every die used, and that was nice and simple.
Yeah, that is.
So all we've got to do now is build it. So we'll take these ones, take all our dies out, and move that to the side. So for this background, I do want to create just a little bit of a snowy scene. So I've just got myself a little bit of mylar, and I'm just going to do a little moon. So I will grab one of those, and I think I've got a blue. I have got a blue. If I haven't, I might actually cry.
You what, sorry?
I said if I haven't, I might actually cry.
Oh, no, please don't.
I found it. I found it.
I was going to get a tissue out then. Just so we know, we are for the snow globes, we're a quarter of the stock has now gone on the snow globes, and I can only see that just getting busier and busier. So well done if you've got yours already. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the demonstrations. If you've not, who knows if there'll be any left? Bit of panic.
Okay, so that gives us a little snowy scene. I will just give that a spritz of water or sparkle. Let's go a bit of sparkle, because you need a bit of sparkle on a Christmas, don't you?
Oh, definitely. You can't sparkle at Christmas, when can you?
Okay, so that is just a little bit of diamond pearl, which is, as you probably know, it's one of my favourite things in the world. So it's given me some sparkle, and it's also stripped off some of the blue, which is probably hard to pick up because of the colour that I've chosen, but it is there and it does look sparkly.
I can see it.
Promise. So then we'll start from the bottom and work our way up. We'll stick that piece down. Oh. Oops. Okay. I was trying to be too fast. There we go.
We got time now. We got 15 minutes.
This is some sticky glue. Right. There we go. So
40% now is gone.
Wow.
So I know.
It's such a lovely die set. You will have so much fun. So I'm just doing my old trick of pinging them down. Let's get all of the elements ready. Our little berries and our holly. And then if you've got them all laid out, it's so easy just to fit them in. So let's get that one out.
So could you make, I think, did you mention a sort of a shaker card on these as well to do?
Of course you can, yeah. You can do them on all of them, really. You just need to, what you would do, if you used this piece and that circle, that would give you, I wonder if I'm sure I've got one cut somewhere. I'll have a look in my little box.
I don't want to divert from where we are.
I will go into it. It creates like a piece that you can attach some acetate to, basically, to raise it up above and put your shaker in.
Seal it off, right, got you.
So I've got all my little elements now that are all coloured in. If you don't like inking and colouring, you can just do that out of your coloured card, and everything's now ready to be layered up. So we will have, first of all, a small piece of foam. See, I'm learning. I went straight for the tweezers that time.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah. So, okay, be careful on this one because you're going to put this down. So I don't want to put that right to the bottom. So just have a look and think, actually, I am going to put it to the bottom. Just ignore me. I'm putting it to the bottom. And this piece, then I'm going to use a bit of foam across the bottom so it's going to be on the same level.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Fabulous. And then what we can do is just pop a little bit of glue. If we just put it on there, it will, because it will be at the same height. And this is where you'll see that there's a little border. And again, probably you can't see too well because it's on the black card, but you've got an equal border around there.
Right.
So we'll pop this little white trim on the bottom.
I'm also thinking if you could add like photographs of the grandchildren, your favourite pets.
And because you've got that circled eye, then absolutely. There we go. So that shows up now, the little trim. So then, oh, we've got a little house now. You can raise these on pads to get a little bit more dimension, but just for the purpose of the demonstration, I would just stick that flat.
Our producer has an idea here.
Go on then.
Yeah, she was saying that if you were to use some of the glitter card, I don't know which one she would go for. I suppose you could go for, oh, I don't know. I'm going to pick that one out for now. But you could make like, you know, a little crystal ball.
Yeah.
If you're doing it Halloween as well.
That would, yeah.
Make a little crystal ball out of that as well.
Of course you could, yeah.
That was her idea. Everybody.
Oh.
No, but I like that idea.
Yeah.
You know, it's just creating a different feel about it. Kind of a Halloween look to it.
So position where you want your house. I've just popped a little bit of glue at the base, just so that it can stick onto the snow, because then when I pop my trees in, they can tuck behind a little bit. So let's hope I haven't got it wonky. There we go. And if you do get any fingerprints, don't even worry about it because your trees are going to poke down. So now it's just a case of building up. You can use glue gel, you can use your foam pads. Normally I would lay all this in first, but I am just going to actually just pop them in. And then this one I will go on the front. But nice and easy and quick to build up. So we'll put a little twiggedy one there. Twiggedy. I don't know where I get these words from. And put that one in there.
That looks very cosy. It's that yellow light coming from inside the little house.
Oh, we've got another little tree here as well. We need to put that one on. That one on this side, right by the front door. And then we've got the holly, which I'm just going to put on this corner.
Oh.
And you could run that through again. And then for this one, what I'll do is I'll just pop 1, 2, 3. This is where my tweezers will come in handy.
Do you know what I also feel needs to go across the moon there? We need a silhouette of a Santa being pulled with the sleigh and the reindeers going across the top, don't we?
Let's get that last one in there. And then we'll have that last twig. See, I've used every single die in that pack. And then because there's so much in the start in this one, you've got all those extra elements to use on the other one.
That's so lovely and easy.
On here, you can either put the glue there so that it bends down. Right. Or bend it up and put the glue there so it's like that. It is your choice. I don't think there's a right or a wrong. Okay. I'm going to go down. Red liner tape or glue. Okay. I'm going to wish I used red liner tape in a minute. Again, there is a border, so get that into position and then it's down the bottom. So give it a press and make sure it's gripped before you try and move it. Da, da, da. That's it. So now I know where it is, I can just make sure that that's stuck tight and fold it back on itself. And then one final thing, because it wouldn't be Christmassy without it, I'll just put a little spritz over all of it, look. And then that gives us our little easel. Now, if you can just make yourself a little stopper on there, you could cut the base. If on one of my samples there, can you hold one of those up? Yeah. Because what I've made is, anyone would do that one. Can you see the stopper that I've made? I've actually cut it from the base.
So you've just put an extra little lip on it?
Yeah.
With a bit of foam underneath.
But you could put a little bit of holly down there, some berries, whatever you fancy. But that would just then stand.
I see, yeah.
Yeah.
That is great. That is great. I love that. Thank you so much, Hazel. That is absolutely brilliant and so easy that I know that you'll be able to give that a go and try that out. That is really... And stock is going with these very, very quickly indeed. £22.99 is your sort of your number one that you need to go for on there, first of all. 404786. Where was the stock on this one, by the way? Wow, half the stock has gone on there now, which is brilliant. Now, if you like that so much, if you can see yourself working with this quite a bit going forward, then you have to really go for the additional 2 sets to add to it, because this is going to allow you maybe to build up your different scenes. So you can actually create a little village scene or whatever you want to do, or just add into even more of that with the fence, for example. Now, you get 2 options, both on the same item code, 329553. Now, they're £10.99 each, whichever one you want to go for, but they will work really, really nicely because you get different aspects of the actual tree, of the actual houses, and, of course, you get that fence. You've got the cottage globe or the layered house globe for you to choose from. 329553, £10.99. But if you've gone for the first one of the globe kit, treat yourself. And if you can afford to go for both, that's really going to allow you, because all those elements together create loads of different scenarios, lots of different villages, lots of different looks. With all of that will work really, really nicely as well, which is perfect. I think we're going to come to you in a second or so, Hazel. I don't know how you are. We've only got around about 6 minutes left or so. Okay. Are you okay to squeeze an extra little demonstration in? That's fine. Then, but just, by the way, I just want to prove something before we do go. Just want to show that... told you I was quite, I'm very proud of this. I've opened the other paper pad. Now, listen, that might not be a big achievement to yourselves, but to me, I'm feeling quite happy about that. So let's just enjoy that work. So here we go, because it is a pick a mix. Choose any 2 that you got here from your 3. And this is now the Festive Glitter Pad. So you've got some beautiful golds in there. We didn't see this one earlier on. You've got beautiful reds in here. You've got your whites, which are beautiful. They are stunning. Really, look at that with your mauve. That's really, really nice. Very, very blue. Gorgeous with your greens, of course, and your deeper sort of emerald colours that work with these. But you've got so much in there. £15.99. So that was your festive glitter, but you've also got your glitzy glitter to choose from, as well as your beautiful majestic. So you choose any 2 out of those 3. £15.99, 514214, and that's going to give you 48 sheets in total. Right. Feeling quite strong, and the nails survived. How are we doing now then, with about 5 minutes left?
OK, hopefully we'll have enough time, but I just thought it would be important for me to show you the house frames, because, again, like the easels, they're so much fun to use. This one here, where did I get it? That is this packet here. So you get the house front, and then you also get a fence and a gate.
And the gate, oh, lovely.
So these, you know, you can mix and match with all of them, but you get that with the front. And then the back is this one here, which gives you you get a little heart, aperture, a circle, and then like a little door. So this is where I just looked at that and thought that is definitely, could be a birdhouse, could be anything.
Couldn't it? Yeah, it could.
Also, if you're going to make tags, that's the one that you want, because it's a plain one and you can build everything up on top of it. So we'll just start off, and we will cut one of the fronts to start off with. And I'll just do it onto white card for you to see, because I think with stuff like this, seeing is understanding.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
It's nice to see a finished sample, but how did we get there?
Yeah, see, I'm more visual when I'm seeing things like that when they come together and understanding it. I'm sure I'm not alone in that. So, yeah, it's great to do that in the demo. Thank you.
So on this piece here, I'm just going to hold it here because I want you to come down and see these lines.
Oh, the ridges.
Yeah, these are important. These are the bits that determine the fold lines for when you're making the decoration there, so it indicates where you can fold them. Okay. Okay, and also it helps you line up inside. So from this point, I would fold that first line, squeeze it back on itself, and I am going to use my little bone folder there to crease that back. And then the next one that I would fold is the last one, and I would do that and just crease that. So that is going to create us a little kind of cup, if you like,
yep.
to create our decoration in, and it's going to give us the layers and the dimension. So we will now need a back. So that is this piece, and again, we will just run that through onto some white.
I also wonder if you can, there's little backdrop and little LED lights and things like that.
Yeah, they would work, yeah.
Because you have got those nice things that sort of just standing out. You've got that depth to them, haven't you?
Yeah. So with this one, you do get that one ridge on the bottom of this. And if I'm honest with you, I actually cut mine off, but you can just crease and fold it back, and then it would sit. No, that's the front. I cut the wrong one. I picked the wrong die up. Hang on.
But
rewind.
And that is another option.
Yes.
That you can do. You can do, you know, two fronts.
We'll come back to that one.
We will. Nothing's wasted.
So the back is this one. It hasn't got snow in it because that one comes with the Snowman set.
Oh, I see. Got you.
We will go on to that in a minute. So each little piece as well has got a lovely little hole in the top ready so that you can thread your ribbon in and tie, you know, to make your little decorations. So it's almost like a Euro hook. Can you see?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just on there. So this piece is what I was saying. You can bend it back and sit that in.
There we are.
That way,
That's
see?
it.
And then I like that on the back because I just think it finishes it off nice. But if you don't want to, you can do it that way and completely cover it.
Yeah, cover it.
There's options. There's no right or wrong. Just go with what you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've actually got a front because we've done that.
Planned.
So this piece here, this is what I'm going to use to stick for my next layer. So if I actually fold that forward, like so, I'm going to use my glue.
I'm thinking we've got about just over a minute left.
Okay.
Is this something that we can pick up with at 8 o'clock?
Absolutely, of course we can. Yes. Let's just stick this one in and then we will pick it up. So then push it down, line it up because you've got them ridges, and then once you're happy, give that a press and you can give it a crease.
Right.
And then this is all going to kind of come up, and we're ready for the next layer and then the back.
Well,
we will pick that up in the 8 o'clock show. To be continued.
The classic to be continued. Yes. For this hour, though, thank you very much indeed. It was lovely, and I'm looking forward to the 8 o'clock hour.
Yes.
So we'll pick up from there as well. And in fact, I think I'm with you for final call as well tomorrow. So I think. Tell you what, I don't know what you've done wrong, but I'm sorry about that. But we'll make the most. We'll make the most.
We'll have fun.
Don't forget your one-day special. It's its first live hour and already very busy for this as well. So please do make sure you've got that into your basket and have a good look. There's lots more there. We're going to pick it up and carry on at 8 o'clock with this. But don't go anywhere. We've got more for you Friday night.